Time to consume some AI slop, chat. Are you ready?
Hey guy, welcome back to another hilarious YouTube video. Please subscribe to join the Gooden gang.
You probably thought that was me. Well, what if I told you that entire voiceover was actually done by artificial intelligence?
What? Really?
I would be lying. I don't know how to do that.
Hey guy, welcome back to another hilarious...
I made a video a few months ago about how AI is ruining the internet, and even though not that much time has passed, there's still so many new forms of dumb AI garbage that I feel compelled to rant about. The iPhone 16 has been marketed almost entirely around Apple Intelligence, and for some reason, sales are down? It could be because many of...
What? Really? AI in all of my technology? That sounds like a great idea, chat.
The advertised features still aren't available and won't be until nearly halfway into the product's life cycle. Or maybe it's because every new iPhone costs $20,000 now. But I think Apple's condescending and mean-spirited commercials are also having an effect on how people view this product. Commercials targeted at people who aren't just stupid, but also kind of shitty. Every single one of them is basically just, are you tired of having to do anything? Well, now you don't have to. You don't have to type, you don't have to read, you don't even have to think. Finally, you can just mindlessly waddle your way through life as the barely functioning zombie we've always dreamed of selling things to. Like this guy, who hasn't done any work all...
I don't know who greenlit this, but this is one of the biggest mistakes I've ever seen in my life. You can't just say that your customer's dumb as fuck and then say that you're gonna sell them a solution that's like thousands of dollars without making like at least some sort of a parody out of it. This is like blatantly in your face kind of stuff. Like, you're dumb, you need to buy our customer. You buy it now, customer, buy it now.
Day. But get Siri to write an email for him telling someone else that they should do his work for him. And that guy is impressed? I am genius. Then there's one where this guy has to lead a meeting about a presentation his team made for him, but of course, he didn't read it. So he spits in the face of the hard work done by everyone around him and reads some bullet points his laptop pooped out. I am genius. That's awesome. I love when everybody else does work except for me. Is this how Apple views its customers? Like they're in...
Yes. Absolutely. And you want to know the funniest part is that they think of that anyway, but as a commercial, they used to advertise that you're this fit, cool customer that wants to spend money on their products because their products are superior, but also you're dumb for falling for it. Now it's just blatantly in your face, and that's why people don't like it. Of course Apple thinks you're a dumb fuck who's like parting with their well-earned paycheck to buy a fucking overpriced laptop. They just don't say it out loud until now.
Incapable of doing anything on their own without getting help from their precious device. It's good to know that every time I open the mail app from now on, my phone's gonna be sitting there with its arms crossed, shaking its head as I stumble through some crappy attempt at a meaningful reply. All right, dumbass, just give it to me. I'll figure it out. Oh, you Jesus dummy. Christ, man, are you even breathing? Oh, I forgot I had to. Thanks for reminding me.
So, Chad, it's your regular breath. Chad, are you breathing right now? Do I need to have a breathometer on stream?
Did you think of the pitch I emailed you?
Yes, the one that you emailed me. Here we are. Very Victorian, which I loved. Unique relationship is formed. I love unique relationships.
With a twist.
I know, because I read it.
Great.
This is unironically so ass that people they think that people will fall for it. You don't. We used to think that we were gonna have like flying cars and shit, and we're here now.
I'm gonna tell them you're interested.
What? So they just committed to doing a whole movie they know nothing about other than how a phone describes it?
Consume. Devour.
That doesn't sound like a great career move to me. What if the script is terrible? What if the movie's racist? Don't give me that smug... look like you just outsmarted me. You're the one who just agreed to be in a racist movie.
All movies are
Siri,
racist.
what's the name of the guy I had a meeting with a couple of months ago?
You met Zach Wingate at Cafe Grinnell.
Hey.
Zach!
I mean, that's kind of useful, but at the same time, I feel like I wouldn't have that on my phone. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the kind of person that writes down every fucking meeting I have. I don't know. Is that something useful for the average person?
Have I forgotten people's names before? Absolutely I have, and I will do it again. But what I've learned in life is that 90% of the time, it's not that big of a deal. I have never taken it personally when someone doesn't remember my name, because there's a lot of information getting tossed around in our brains, and sometimes it doesn't prioritize the important stuff. Instead of names and birthdays, it'll save song lyrics you heard one time 20 years ago. It happens. Just be honest about it. Would it be the end of the world to have a regular human interaction with someone? Does Apple just want us all to lie to each other
more
now? Yes, of
embarrassment.
course I read the text you sent me. Josh, my husband. But as much as I hate those commercials, they all pale in comparison to the worst of these ads.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday!
I got you something.
Oh, honey. Thank you. I love this.
I got you this.
Did you do this yourself?
Yeah, I had a great teacher.
Happy birthday.
I love you.
I love you too.
Love you.
This is from me.
Hold up. What? Is it AI memories? No, are you kidding? No, hold on. I need more context.
Are you fucking kidding me? This character sucks. I don't want to be like this person. Who not
It's just a photo compilation? It makes a photo album? Who gives a fuck? You didn't even print them, man! Wow, you generated an album of memories from our fucking photo rolls? I'd be so pissed. You didn't even print them out and put them in a frame.
only forgot her spouse's birthday, but got annoyed that their kids didn't? Who interrupted a beautiful moment between them and their dad so she could
fuck
show them
your
some
kids,
stupid
bitch.
photo montage Siri threw together in 4 seconds? This is like that thing little kids do before they learn to pick up on social cues. They'll interrupt a conversation like, Mom, look what
Mommy.
I can do. Wow, that's really great, honey. And this isn't just a lazy...
I hate it when kids do that. I don't know how to handle it. And I hate it even more when the parents don't tell them to shut the fuck up. It's like actually one of my biggest pet peeves. I feel like if I had a kid, I would instantly tell them like, sweetie, shut the fuck up, I'm talking. Because I feel like my parents did that to me instantly. I don't remember that behavior at all. I barely talked when my parents were talking. They'd be like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Alana. And I'm like, what? Wait, what you talking about, huh? Yeah, two shy around strangers. Yeah, I totally get it, but I'm just saying, like, sweetie, shut the frick up.
and useless gift. This isn't even a new feature. My iPhone's been making dumb video slideshows of my pictures for years now, and I've never even asked it to. But also,
I would have found it funnier and more insulting if they did what is it called? An AI, like fake memories. That would have been a real slap in the face.
all of these things in combination make no sense. This is marketed towards people who hate their jobs and want to get through it as soon as possible so they can get home to their families. Okay, I understand that. But then, even when they do get home to their families, they also just want to get through that as quickly as possible. So what exactly are the things we're supposed to like doing that we're in such a rush to get to?
Nothing except consuming Apple products, and that's what matters. Fuck your family.
Just driving through traffic and scrolling Instagram reels on the toilet? Or do we need to wait until our phone can do that for us too? I think there's always going to be things in life that you don't really want to do and wish you could fast forward through. But to what end? If you could just skip through every single thing that's even remotely tedious or unenjoyable, you'd probably just skip straight to your deathbed, filled with regret, but also a newfound appreciation for the mundane. If that sounds familiar to you, it's because it's the plot of the movie Click, starring Adam
I was literally about to say that. This movie's old as hell.
Sandler. I liked the part where he made boobs go in slow motion and then ignored his family for 20 years. One of the other key features of Apple Intelligence is message summaries, and I can't imagine ever wanting to use this. I don't want my fucking text messages.
Positive affirmation and inquiry about husband's day. Apple is condensing my fucking message to chat about how much I love them. Positive affirmation to chat accomplished today. An inquiry about their day has been done. Thank you, Alana. Would you like anything else? Hey, husband. Good job.
Summarize? If someone took the time to type out words for me to read, I'd like to read all of them. And if I take the time to type something out for you, I'd certainly prefer you read the whole thing and not just have your phone cram it into one neatly packaged sentence devoid of any emotion. Of all
YouTube started doing that with chats on YouTube, but it's actually funny because it summarizes in a really funny way most of the time because it doesn't actually understand the context of what people are typing, and it's like usually like inside jokes. I find that endearing. With a message that's probably less than 100 words and there's nothing else going on, I feel like it's so dumb to do this.
the things that it might be useful for AI to consolidate, communication with other people is absolutely not one of them. Again, what's the vision here? That I want to tell someone something, but I don't really feel like typing it all out. So I'll just tell my phone the gist of what I'm trying to say and they can do it for me. But then of course the person I'm talking to also doesn't want to read all that, so they have their phone sum it all up in a few words.
The AI talks to itself.
Reducing it back to the original thesis I lazily pumped out a few minutes ago. So at this point, all we've really done is throw in an unnecessary middleman we're both ignoring. But then what happens when even that 2-sentence summary is too much for someone to handle? Can we consolidate it even further? Hell, why not just make it one word? Why don't we all just sort of grunt at each other until we're on the same page? Would that make it easier to talk to people? I hate to break it to you, but I think cavemen already tried that. We're moving in the wrong direction here.
As a creator on YouTube, I feel like I'm constantly having my videos merged into whatever random new AI systems they force on us. They generate summaries of my videos for other people to read, and summaries of my viewers' comments for me to read. Things like,
this is so bad. I hate this.
oatmeal and yogurt time song's hilarious, and Samantha is Drew's loyal follower. Good to
Thanks, Samantha.
No. But the main feature I want to talk about is one that is just so funny to me. So for the past couple years, when you would go to read comments in the YouTube Creator Studio backend, some of them would have these auto-generated replies as prompts for you to respond with. And for a long time, these were all super generic, just like, thank you, or sorry. But at some point a couple months ago, they updated these to be way more specific, with AI that's trying to use context to understand what's happening, but is almost always wrong. Thank you so
I should start doing that and then like convince people that it's me. That would be so funny. Like I reply to every comment and I just pick a random prompt. Don't, come on, that'd be such good content and then people think it's me.
So much for saying piss and wobble within 10 seconds of each other. You're welcome. I'm just trying to spread awareness. Awesome sauce. It's literally just sauce. This is a great Christmas present to get on my feed today. Happy holidays, or sorry, happy birthday. If you're wondering why they didn't just say Merry Christmas, it's because according to them, Christmas is not a real...
Oh my God. Oh my God, the AI doesn't believe in Christianity and Christmas.
Holiday. I went to the casino a couple times in my early 20s, pulled $200 out, and lost it over the course of an hour or two. Oh, sorry to hear that. That is awesome! What I find so fascinating about these is that they're specifically trying to suggest things they think I would say. They try to answer questions on my behalf, but they don't know anything about me, so they have to just make shit up. Wonderful video.
You know what they're gonna do next? Maybe they'll get bold enough where you can enable this feature and it automatically responds on your behalf. Yeah, I think that's the next step in this. Like, you can turn it on and off. Don't get me wrong. They don't force you to, but if you opt in, it'll respond in every single comment as soon as it's posted.
My dad
Like
would always say,
demonic
never
AI.
gamble more than what you want to lose. Very simple way of thinking of it. Hope it helps someone. That's a good one. I don't have it, Dad. I wish
I just thought about that some more. That is actually, you're right, that is actually the goal, because then people who are stupid don't realize that it's an AI responding to them. Like, even when they're sleeping or like doing whatever, like say I'm live streaming and someone comes and it's like, oh my god, Alana, you just replied to my YouTube comment. Thank you so much. I love you. I love your content. And then they like go back to typing in the comments because they're stupid and they don't understand that it's not me typing it. And then it increases the engagement on the YouTube comments and it makes them more money because they stay on the website for longer. Oh my god!
I could tell you something my dad used to always say, but I can't. Because apparently he doesn't exist. I send my mom your videos. She loves them. Hi, Mom. My mom doesn't like my videos. And I don't have a dad. And I also don't eat rice, and my shirt is dirty because I wore it to the game. And the road work ahead car, I've never seen it in real life. Except for the time I was driving it in the Vine. But then I parked it on the side of the road and never looked at it again. It's so weird to read AI confidently invent personal experiences I have not had, but then also act confused about things I actually have done. I started my last video by telling a story about going on a cruise, and in response to someone commenting about that, YouTube wants me to say, I've never been on that cruise thing. So now I'm just
The AI thinks it's Drew, bro.
gaslighting people. Imagine being a recovering
that's
gambling
girl
addict
boss.
and every corner is just another temptation. There's no escape. I remember my first time trying that game. It was $0.25 a pull, and I thought I was gonna make a fortune. I lost $5. Why are they making up stories about my life? Why does AI just want everyone to lie to each other all the time? Such a good watch, and totally love the song. Been streaming it on Apple Music. Yeah, well, it's just a song I found on YouTube. Don't even know what it's called.
That is so fucking funny. It just gaslights your audience straight up. I actually think this would be such good content if it was ironic. Not unironic, though. This is terrifying on like an actual, real world scale.
You're talking about a song that I helped make. I know what it's called. It's called Cascade, and you can listen to it wherever you
Good
stream your
ad-lib.
music. Not many people realize this unless you live in a few states, but on Native American land, natives are allowed to run casinos. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I'm just a dumb gamer. I'm so fucking stupid. Regulations
True.
are the reason cars are so big. Emissions regulations are far less strict for trucks, which incentivize car manufacturers to make bigger vehicles to get them classified as trucks to save money. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm a dumb car driver. Sorry, everyone. Gotta get home and play my game.
So the AI studies his video and his voice, and because he's so sarcastic and has these bits and like segues where he's a dumb fuck, right? Like he's role playing, obviously. It thinks that he's actually like that. Yes, it actually thinks he's stupider than he actually is.
This doesn't even touch on another nefarious tactic these sportsbooks use, limiting successful gamblers. If you lose often, there's no end to the promotions and offer you'll receive. But I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a kid.
Exactly!
And I should
It's
not be driving
subtitles,
this car.
yeah.
What makes
They
this
can't tell
feature
tone.
especially useless is that like 70% of the suggestions are just some variation of, I don't know, cool video, but that a lot like Bird's shirt. I don't know what that is. I fell asleep while watching this video. 10 out of 10, very relaxing. I don't even know what that means. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Good. What does that even mean? The Kizik shoes were awful when I bought a pair. One of the only times I've ever returned an item. I don't even know how they're supposed to work. Shoes? I don't even know how shoes are supposed.
I'm gonna fucking pass out.
Supposed to work? I don't know what that means.
Shoes?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Friday is, and I don't know what 13 is, and I don't know what a poll is, and I don't know what YouTube is. It happens so often,
my
I don't know if
lord.
they're trying to speak for me or if they just don't know what's going on
The
and
AI is
felt
confused,
compelled to
bro.
tell me that. But it's funny because even if that was my genuine reaction to something, why would I need your help saying that? I'm so stupid that I can't even think of I don't know on my own. Good vid. I have nothing to add. Okay.
This is so fucking good, man. Oh, Lord. I can't wait to see what happens in 5 years. If I'm not dead by then, this is gonna be real fun to look back on.
then why even say anything?
Hey, so sorry to butt in here. I just wanted to say I have no idea what you guys are talking about, okay? That's fine. We weren't talking to you.
It's just hard for me to give my input when I don't even know what's going on.
Sure, but we didn't really ask for your opinion.
Look, all I'm saying is
here,
next time you guys come crawling to me for advice, try cluing me in a bit first. I don't even know who you are.
You covered this topic in such a compassionate and dignified way, and I feel like it'll really help a lot of young people who may be struggling or may not have realized the hole they're digging. You're a really good friend to your viewers.
Aw, what a nice, wholesome message. Chat, you should try being like that more.
I don't even know what that means, but it makes me feel good, so thank you. Tarzan-ass response.
Hi, Mr. Drew Gooden. It's good seeing you around. Who?
Who? I don't know. Who? I don't even know who I am.
Who the fuck is this Drew guy?
Drew's got
He
like every
won't make
YouTube
a love
essayist that I
himself,
watched
man.
in one video.
I don't even know who these people are, to be honest. My friends? I don't know who my friends are? That would have been an
No.
insane video to make if I didn't know those people.
Oh wait, this is weird. Someone said good video, and the AI wants me to say, I don't know what that means. I'm only programmed to tell you about today's sponsor, SoFi?
Fuck!
Okay, I guess I'm gonna do an ad read now.
Hi, I'm trapped in the void,
This
and I'm here to tell you about
fucker,
today's
man.
sponsor, SoFi. Look, if I've
This
said it once, I've said it a million
fuckboy.
times. SoFi is the ultimate finance app helping you bank, borrow, and invest. And I gotta find a way to get out of this void. Why do I love SoFi checking and savings? Because I can earn up to 4%
SoFi
APY
is
on my
nuts.
savings with direct deposit, which is 9 times the national average savings rate. Why do I love the void? I don't. I hate it here. Your typical savings account with direct deposit at your local bank earns you just 0.43% in interest, according to the FDIC National Savings Average. But with my SoFi High Yield Savings account, in just 6 weeks with direct deposit, the money sitting in my savings account can earn more than it would in 1 year in a big bank savings account. With SoFi
free
checking and savings, you get
money!
paid
I
up
love
to
free
2
money,
days early,
chat.
you pay no account fees, and you can cash in on
Oh
up to
my
$300
goodness.
when you sign up with direct deposit. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to get started. Thank you to SoFi for sponsoring this video. Oh, hey, I made it out of the void.
Wow.
Kind of cramped in here, though, with all these words.
That ad read was genius. Amazing content. Thank you so much for the entertainment. I hate that ad. I hate that ad that I did. Maybe the AI just thinks I'm stupid because it's stupid too. This person says, I'm a bit north of Florida. I live right next to Florida. Got it. Okay. So you're in Florida? Come on, man. They gave you 2 chances to figure it out and you still couldn't do it. And if I'm not being the dumbest person who's ever lived,
Holy
I'm
fuck,
instead
I'm gonna
replying
pass
to
out.
compliments with things like, yeah, I know. Good vid. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Pat myself on the back for that one. Chat, that was hilarious. This stream was so funny. Thank you.
I'm funny as fuck. Such an important and
Yeah.
relevant video. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's a big deal. Thank you for this video. Yeah, I know it's a big deal. Glad you made this video. We needed it. You're telling me, man. How do we get me to make more videos like this? It's really funny that they want me
This
to be
is so
both a
funny,
massive narcissist and a complete moron. Not that that's an impossible or even rare combination to pull
True.
off, but you're not doing me any favors by bestowing it upon me. And if that wasn't bad enough, some of these suggestions are just so mean for no reason. Kurt's dad's review getting Drew to buy the pool table and outdoor net is a lovely little crossover. I've never even watched that guy's videos. Why would I listen to him? I got this one for my cat from Amazon. I know that the segment about replacing Mr. Rogers and teaching children good values was a bit, but honestly, I started watching your videos like 7 years at the age of 9. I'm about to turn 17 now, and I can say with confidence that your videos probably helped not only shape my humor, but my values as well. Obviously, your videos weren't the only thing teaching me morals, but I think they played a big part in my thoughts and opinions. I know it was a bit. Dumbass. Drew, please make these videos again. I love your commentary. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's weird that you're watching my videos. Get the hell.
Chat, get the fuck out of my fucking stream. I hate you.
Hell out of here, man. Oh my god, this one they didn't even try.
Yeah.
They just said, that's a really long comment. I don't really care.
I need this AI. Oh my god. This literally just did essaying. Shut the hell up. I don't care who asked. Mod check. This AI is lazy. Dude, this AI is going on strike, brother.
But even the AI couldn't be bothered to read all
Yeah,
that.
fuck
That's
that
its only
guy.
job. If you wanted someone to read 1/8 of a comment
Donald.
and then give up on it because they got bored, I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself. This person commented, "Great video" on my video "AI is ruining the internet," and that's always good to hear. But here's how YouTube thinks I should respond to this comment. I can either say, "I know, right? Can you believe how good I am at YouTube?" Or I can say, "You know what else is ruining the internet?" Which is
I mean, kind of based.
honestly
I know,
insane.
right?
Like, am I implying that this person is ruining the internet? That's how you want me to
Yes.
respond to a compliment? Not only is this a ridiculous suggestion, but I think I might have accidentally revealed how their comment algorithm works. Remember when people figured out that Google's search AI was sourcing a lot of its information from random Reddit threads? Well,
Yeah.
they must also be doing that for this comment feature, because "you know what else is ruining the internet" is a word-for-word title from a Reddit post about my video. Only in this context,
The dead internet theory is so true, man. It's so unequivocally over. It is over.
the implication is that people who leech off of the work of others by posting low-effort reaction videos are ruining the internet. And in this context,
Hey.
one of my own viewers is ruining the internet by enjoying my video. Thanks for the suggestion, AI. Also, I wonder if a lot of these suggestions are mean because they're using transcripts of my videos to train the bot. And maybe because I tend to be angry when I rant about certain
And
things,
sarcastic.
they've transferred that energy towards my viewers.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it doesn't detect sarcasm. I think he's thinking like the AI can distinguish anger. It cannot.
Which is hilarious. Like, just because I complained about how
It says
shitty modern
words.
cars are doesn't mean I also want to yell at everybody who says something nice to me. Sometimes the AI will overcompensate for all of the
That's so
anger and
good.
narcissism by instead going way too far in the other direction and making it sound like I hate myself. Good video. Is it? Is it?
Bro, this AI is so fucked,
A
man.
good video? Or are you just saying that? Thank you for making
Is
this video.
it?
It's really good. Not sure why you would think that.
Wait, but this is actually this is actually a really smart way to get engagement. No, I actually think they're onto something, chat. No, for real, like actually this is really smart. The bot is sad, but it'll get the person to respond. They'll be like, yeah, of course, I love your videos, Mr. Drew.
This is the worst video I've ever made. I hope more people see this. Good work as always, Drew. No, this is my worst video yet. I can't even remember what the hell I was thinking when I made this video. I don't even know why I'm still on YouTube anymore. This
Oh my god, this AI wants to blow its brains out. Holy frick.
person says,
When are they gonna get meds for AI?
"Jesus loves you." And the AI says, "Not much." No, Jesus could never love a guy like me. I know his whole thing is like he loves everybody or whatever, but for me, it's just the bare minimum amount. Wow, thanks, YouTube algorithm. It's just a
I'm just literally Satan. I don't know if Jesus actually loves me.
video of me talking about a phone I don't even own. It's not that deep. First of all, relax, all right? You don't have to take everything so personally. Second of all,
gonna
this
pass
isn't
out,
a
bro.
video of me talking about a phone. It's a poll I posted 7 years ago. Or sorry, 3 years ago? Oh no, actually
What?
2 days ago. But it was supposed to come out 10 years ago. Or, never mind, it was 7 years ago, back when I was still a child. And you may think 2017 was 7 years ago, but that's not the year that came to mind to me, because as we all know, it's 2023. What would we do without this technology? All right, the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video isn't something that's happening by YouTube, but just something I'm seeing more and more of on YouTube. These AI-generated trailers to movies that do not exist, and
I've seen these so often. I hate it so much. When I try to look for a trailer for a game or something to get, like, you know, the juices flowing, you're fucking thinking about, like, the thumbnails and stuff, I can't find stuff stuff anymore.
Hopefully never will.
so
Interstellar
dumb.
2, Resident Evil 4, Skyrim.
The Dragonborn, born
It
with the power to
sucks.
command the voice of the dragon.
I think I'll be watching that one in theaters. Some people see
Yeah, me
these and
too.
get excited. Some people see them and get pissed. What a hell did I just
What a
watch?
hell,
It's crazy how
Chad.
popular some of these have gotten. This Titanic 2 trailer has 8 million views. I'll give him a little
Holy crap, farmed. Talk about farmed, bro.
bit of credit. It is kind of funny. The idea that not only did Jack actually survive the crash, but he and Rose meet back up and decide.
Oh, okay, hold on. This isn't full-blown AI. This is a combination of that movie. Oh, what was it called? Where she has like he's like a war vet. It's a combination of Shutter Island, Titanic, Inception, Revolutionary Road. Yes, this is Revolutionary Road. Yeah, they're super Nah, this is Titanic too. Okay, you're right. You're right. Sorry, chat. Sorry.
Tried to go on another
You're right, my
Titanic.
bad.
What's stopping us? You're serious.
Well, here we go again to find answers. I'm pretty sure we already know how the boat sank. Iceberg. Home Alone 3, Kevin's Revenge will blow your mind. Does he
What
even
the
need
frick?
revenge? Didn't he practically kill everyone already in the first two? Unless, of course, he's getting revenge on his parents for leaving him alone in the first
Yes.
place. Now that I would understand. Also, he's a grown man now. He can be home alone. That's not some dire situation. I do that all the time, and I almost never have to defend my home from bandits. You got Transformers 8, where Dwayne Johnson appears
Transformers 8.
to be a transformer? Do you think he transforms into a giant fighting robot, or is he like a regular guy that transforms into The Rock? Wait a second. There are no Transformers 6 and 7 live action movie.
Wait a minute.
Confused.
I confuse.
Robot 2 will blow your mind.
Holy!
Because the robots have boobs now. Actually, kind of seems like AI
Boobies!
cleavage in the thumbnail is sort of the meta. What if
Excuse
robots
me?
have boobs now? Actually, kind of seems like AI cleavage in the thumbnail is sort of
Holy frickamoly. There's a lot of. Oh my
the
lord!
meta. What if character people like, but
those
with big
away!
boobs? And if you thought a bunch of dudes wouldn't be weirdly
boobs.
turned on by this, you were wrong. AI girls are something else. You know, I think this
Whoa,
misguided
bro.
horny person might have
Gooden.
accidentally described them perfectly. Because they're not human, and they're not even really animated women.
This is
They're kind of just
terrifying.
something else. Now, people getting tricked by fake movie trailers is not a new phenomenon. This has been happening for years. And I'll hand it to some of the people who've edited these. They can be pretty convincing. It takes a lot of time to stitch together a bunch of scenes from different movies and combine them all in a somewhat seamless way. I think what really
Yeah,
blows my
sure.
mind, though, is how unedited a lot of these AI trailers are. How many of them are just lifeless montages of all the characters being introduced one by one.
I'm Count Dracula, the proud owner of Hotel Transylvania. This is my darling daughter, Mavis.
Over here is Mr. Potato Head.
You can't
What?
forget about Stewie, my baby boy.
Let's not forget about Butters.
Have you ever seen
This is terrifying. What the hell?
a movie trailer like this? And if you did, would you want to watch that movie?
No.
My name is Tyler, and this is my Fight Club. Yeah, we may seem a little rough around the edges, but if you take the time to get to know us, you'll find we have hearts of gold. I love this
I
Toy
don't
Story
wanna
one
watch
that
this,
has
man.
Margot Robbie as Barbie.
She's not just a
Why is her neck like she's a giraffe? Why is her dress torn? Why does the motif on the flowers get like ripped up over here?
pretty face, no sir.
And Ryan Gosling as Ken, but instead of using any of the already existing footage of them as those characters, they made this. And I'm really sorry for making you look at that, but I had to pass the curse on to someone else. It was too much to bear on my own. Visually, these are hideous.
He really does look like the smuggle on a stage, dude. Like cross-eyed. Bro, he's in pain. Someone put him out of his misery, bro. Yeah, kill it, bro, kill it!
To look at. The scripts are so boring, they sound like a 5-year-old wrote them.
You might know me as the boy who lived, but trust me, I'm just Harry.
A lot of the sentences seem to just end in the middle.
Narcissa Malfoy. Where do I even begin? She's a member of one of the most influential wizarding families, the Malfoys. We've also got Draco Malfoy.
Where do I even begin? Well, she has a family. And Draco's crazy, too. This next one is also exactly the same. Star Wars Modern, which answers the question, what if they were still making Star Wars content? I can't even imagine.
But they already... What? Wait a minute. That's what Disney's doing right now. It's just sloppa.
What that would be like. I love this part about a minute in where the music has been slowly crescendoing as they show actor after actor, and right when it reaches its peak, this happens. They just continue showing names. This whole video is pretty much just 6 straight minutes of what if every celebrity was in this movie?
What if it's just little kids just doing this for fun? I feel like little kids would have a lot of fun doing this because they don't understand what's happening and they think it's fun. I don't think adults derive enjoyment out of this. This is so stupid.
And the comments are all like, you nailed it, man. Disney could learn a thing or two from you. Look,
Oh my god, the stupidity knows no bounds, chat, help.
Certainly don't think Disney has done a good job with Star Wars. In fact, they've almost completely botched it. But do you think the only reason they don't cast all of the most famous people in the world to be in their movies is just because no one thought to do that? This movie would cost $4 billion to make. Also, superior storytelling. What story? This whole video was just a bunch of people standing still. You think that's a better story than what they're doing on Disney Plus? Actually, no, you're probably right about that. If Kenobi was just Ewan McGregor slowly rotating in front of the camera, now that would have been a good show. When I watch stuff like this and read the comments, I feel like I just don't understand anything anymore. I can't fathom how someone can watch a video that's just a vague collage of unrelated images with no plot, no through line, no anything, and be like, Hollywood's done for. Who needs real movies?
I'm convinced it's just bots responding.
When I could just watch this all day.
Like,
guys, I hate to say it, but
how to talk?
I'm starting to think some people might be stupid. Sorry, that's not fair to say. I don't think some people might be stupid. I know that a lot of people are stupid because this next video I'm about to show you has almost 30 million views. It's called No One Could Hold Back Tears. Boy Shakes Up Got Talent 2024 with song to his mother lost in a boat, AGT.
My mom.
I'm sorry, I had to pick up my jaw off the floor.
Passed away when we were crossing the river in a boat. She was my best friend. This song is for her.
They also did a few of these with
Jesus? The tragic Messiah in Jesus in America's Got Talent. Child risks life in America's Got Talent. Devastating Jesus Christ appears on Britain's Got Talent.
Jesus.
Hello, my name is Jesus Christ.
He's not even holding the microphone.
The world a blur. Chaos all around.
So
Fucking
there are
kill
people
me, bro.
on this earth who watch this video and think, how beautiful is that? Barbara, did you hear? Jesus himself took a trip down from heaven to appear as a contestant on the television show America's Got Talent, where he sang a song for 32 minutes. I really want to believe that in spite of corporations doing everything they can to circumvent artists and shove generative AI down our throats, that we as a human race would all band together to reject it because we're smarter than that.
No.
But then I see something like this and I'm like, are we? Are we smarter than...
You know what they should do? Disney should start making AI sloppa and then unironically putting into theaters and seeing if people will go and see it. Like, say something like, Jesus appears And I don't know, like Lion King, the remake prequel. And then he sings, my brother, my brother. And see if people who like eat the slop.
Something happened earlier this month that I'm honestly still kind of shocked by. There's a YouTube channel called JCS Criminal Psychology.
Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this.
That chances are you've watched at least one video of.
I watched all of them, and some of them I've even seen twice or 3 times. I'm not even joking. It was so good like 5 years ago, back when COVID was happening. I watched all of them all the time.
Even if you don't
They're
know them by
great.
name. They make these videos where they break down criminal interrogations and provide insight into
Yeah,
what's
it was
going
cool.
on, some of which have gotten tens of millions of views. And I've always thought very highly of this channel. Not only do they make high quality videos that pioneered an entire genre on YouTube, but they've always been very deliberate about what they upload. I mean, they've only posted 21 videos in 5 years. Where so many YouTubers would have milked that formula dry, and a lot of their copycats have, JCS seem to have the quality over quantity mindset, and I've always respected that. So imagine my surprise when earlier this month, after a year—
No, it was even earlier than that. I think it was like in late December. Yeah, I saw the Twitter post.
Year and a half long hiatus, JCS comes back with a video that immediately feels off. There's these weird animations they've never done before. The style of humor seems different, but most glaringly, there's something wrong with the narrator's voice.
Unlucky Josh. Wrong answer. You just told on yourself in your own made-up story.
It's so bad.
And you're going to jail no matter what.
Why does he sound like that? I mean, it's the same voice, but it doesn't sound like a person. It sounds like AI. Sure enough, it is. And everyone fucking hated it. It's unwatchable.
What did the tweet say?
Like
Hold
a
on.
person. It sounds like AI. Sure enough.
Did you voice the new GCS or was it AI views of the latter? AI, I don't know the future of what they'll do. I just know when they give me scripts, I'll read them. Yeah, they took their videos and just took this guy's voice, and he said so, I remember.
It is. And everyone fucking hated it. It's unwatchable. Turns out snarky quips don't work when the computer-generated narration is incapable of conveying snark. The best part is 43 minutes into the video, where the voice changes to a completely different one.
The other narrator will now be taking you through the second phase of his interrogation.
Just imagine being Josh right now.
Why did they fucking do that? Why? Did they run out of money did they run out of like nickels to put into the fucking AI machine? Why?
Moment you're in dreamland and the next you're jolted back into interrogation room reality.
I guess his free trial ran out. I sat there in awe when I first saw this. I could not believe what I was seeing. This channel had about as high of an approval rating as you could have on YouTube, and just threw out years worth of goodwill so they could, what, save a few $100 on narration? Maybe he thought it wasn't that big of a deal because there's all—
No, someone said they sort of could have sold the channel and then just sold the rights over or some shit. Yeah, I speculated that too after I saw it.
Already so much AI slop on YouTube.
Bumbling through brush, my botanical escapade continues.
Oh, it's
Snagged on leaves, but hey, more crafting supplies. Jackpot.
Including in the true crime space. I mean, there's videos with hundreds of thousands of views that aren't just narrated by AI and written by AI and filled with AI-generated visuals, but the stories themselves aren't even fucking real. Secret affair between cheerleader and the coach ends in brutal murder. True crime documentary.
Beginning in the fall of 2013 at Brookhaven High School, Nathan Ellis, the new basketball coach at Brookhaven High School. She was the star cheerleader of Brookhaven High School.
Even though this is fiction, it's a scenario that could easily play out in real life. Okay.
They didn't even take a story and like change the I don't know, like the town and the names. They literally made it up.
Then don't call it true crime. Call it what it really is. False crime. This is so fucking weird and gross that we're so obsessed with hearing about gruesome murder cases that we need a computer to make up new ones because we can't get enough. It already feels like a lot of these stories get trivialized because of the way people treat them like casual entertainment rather than something terrible that actually happened to a real person. So fuck it, I guess. Might as well have ChatGPT write the whole thing.
Rumors started circulating that Sergio Vega had been murdered.
Wonderful. The script is just so good, and the voiceover sounds very interesting.
But without a doubt,
the guy that's making the video doesn't even use his real voice. He uses an AI, like, stupid-ass puppet, bro. Holy.
Most upsetting development
so
on YouTube
lazy.
happened to my favorite channel, Talents number 1. This guy used to make the sickest videos. He would edit himself into America's Got Talent, and he'd have the whole audience freaking out as all these green screened video assets played on stage.
That's funny.
It was
That's
the best thing I've
stupid.
ever seen. Now it's just a bunch of creepy AI nightmare fuel.
He sold the channel. Oh my god.
Even the audience is booing, and he edited that himself. It's times like these where it's important to remind myself that there's a whole world outside the internet. And sometimes all you have to do to get away from the craziness is log out. Step outside, get some food. Ugh, I'm so hungry. Let's see what's on Uber Eats.
AI food.
Looks really good. God, I just hope this restaurant is in a big windowless gray building. It is! I love living in the future. Happy New Year, everyone.
If you like this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe because that is the only way you can appreciate me for my work. It actually took me time to come up with this content and make it for you guys, so I would appreciate it if I get some love.
Yes, Beep Boop. Chat, go check him out. Please leave a like and subscribe. Please, thank you, Drew Gooden. That was very funny. I like the part where your AI was being sarcastic and could not differentiate between sarcasm and being mean. Oh, good lord, man.